Hey guys, my name's Corey, and if you're looking for the strongest Town Hall 10 attack strategies in Clash of Clans, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to take a look at the top 5 strongest Town Hall 10 3-star war attack strategies. Coming in at number 5 on this list is going to be the Electron Lavaloon attack strategy. Very, very powerful. Check this out. Using his heroes right now just to kind of carve up the pathing in the base. Get rid of some of those trash buildings. That way he can get a clone spell down for some loons to lay cover for a raged up E-Dragon that he's going to bring right in here. That E-Dragon needs to kill the enemy queen and needs to try and get off some value. In this case, going to be grabbing 3 Expos right there and the queen. And oftentimes you're going to ask that Electro Dragon to kill the enemy CC as well. One of the truly powerful parts about this attack strategy, though, is it works so well for hounds in the enemy CC, because if it is a hound, that hound will never even come out for the E-Dragon or the cloned loons, making it that much more powerful. Gets the poison down there covering the queen, but it's also going to cover where that CC is standing when it comes out to the Electron. Got the clone spell and the rage spell down right before that blimp even pops, or the stone slammer in this case. That way your loon doesn't die before you get it cloned. Your Town Hall 10 clone spell cannot clone an E-Dragon, so if your loon dies before your clone spell gets down, your clone spell is wasted. That's why we like to have that clone spell dropped before the stone slammer pops, or before you pop that blimp. And here we go. After that opener, you've got an entire army left for Lavaloon attack. In this case, like 3 hounds, 28 loons, something along those lines, about 10 minions for cleanup. You're just trying to path that Lalo in a way where you're going to get those major defenses taken out early. Nice pathing into that last multi-target Inferno. Those are such high-value defenses. They are so brutal to loons. Beautiful attack here by Cuss. Look at these last 2 loons taking that haste to come over and get that sweeper. If they wouldn't have been there, he might have been in trouble. You never want to fight a backside sweeper with loons, but look at this E-Dragon still alive, helping to clean up this base in time. What a beautiful attack by Cuss. We already know this is a triple, so let's get to the next attack. Coming in at number 4 on our list, we've got the Hog Rider attack strategy. Gonna press play on this. Look at this. This is a brilliant attack. This is a funky base. It's trying to throw you off by putting that CC on the edge, not giving you any room to work with over there. So Yo-Yo just throws down a poison and draws that CC out with an archer, keeps it in the poison with just a handful of archers, and already that CC is done. Brilliant way of dealing with this base. That's not even the side he's going to come in from. He's going to come in from way over here, coming in trying to get that queen. He's already taken out the CC. What a brilliant attack here. Now make sure you hang in for the end of this video, because that is where we're going to be going over the strongest of the strong attacks at Town Hall 10. So hang in so you make sure you know what those are in Clash of Clans right now. This was pretty brilliant right here. He used his king for this side of funnel, but the king was also tanking for that wall wrecker. You see it's made it in, getting through its second layer wall. It's barely even been targeted. We had a peck over on this side creating the funnel, also tanking for the wall wrecker on that side. Now we got that wall wrecker inside that base. Of course, the queen's getting ready to pop it, but he's got Valkyries in there. Valkyries raged up, smashed through an enemy archer queen so fast, and she is the objective you have to get. You have to kill the queen, you have to kill the CC. Now it's also very nice to kill the enemy king, although you can 3-star without killing him. His queen's gonna step up here. Look at this chase. Oh, she gets so close. She gets him on a sliver of health, and then she can't reach him. She starts beating on a wall. Oh my goodness. But at least the hogs aren't gonna have to deal with too much around the backside. Of course, healing the Hog Riders throughout the base after you grab some value with that kill squad. Remember to heal where the hogs are going to be standing. You're not healing the defenses. You're just healing where the hogs are going to be standing when they are on those defenses. Notice how that heal caught the edge, outer edge of that archer tower there, so that those hogs were able to start getting healed up immediately. Beautiful attack by Yo-Yo, and really inventive attack on a very funky base. Let's go to ×4. I don't have any time to waste, and I certainly don't want to waste your time, so let's go check out. Coming in at number 3 on our list today is going to be the Frozen Witch attack. All right, this attack was strong back when Town Hall 10s only had level 2 witches. Now they have levels 3, so it's insane. It's absolutely insane. I'll tell you, the one thing you have to look out for on this attack is, can you path your core push through both Infernos? If the answer to that is yes, then you can triple the base with the Frozen Witch attack. Now, the one that I'm seeing the most of all is the variation here where they really only have 3 freezes because you're bringing 4 quakes. And those 4 quakes are going to open up a big chunk of the base. And ideally, they're also going to do a lot of damage to those buildings where you open it up. Check this out. First of all, he's trying to path through all the buildings. Look at it. Look at all the health, half health on all those structures that were in there, where he's breaking open the walls for one, and also getting those buildings down to half health. That way your core push pushes through them that much faster, and the faster you push through those defenses, the less damage you take. And here we go. The sides, the flanks right there, you know, you're just putting like 4 witches down on either side with 2 healers on either of those sides. The rest of the witches, your wall wreckers, your heroes are going up the middle. Inside that wall wrecker, you're gonna have bowlers. And you save your rage and your heal in this composition for when that wall wrecker breaks. Get those bowlers first of all healed, second of all raged up. Bowlers can do massive damage under rage, but they're super weak. They die really fast. That's why you gotta make sure, if it's getting ready to pop, I drop the heal spell first every time before the rage, because you can't rage dead bowlers. That's why heal first, rage last. We're gonna ×4 it. This base is obviously wrecked. I'm telling you guys, anytime you can path that core push through both those Infernos, that base can be 3-starred with Frozen Witch. Coming in at number 2 on our list today is absolutely, without a doubt, Drag Bat. One of the beautiful things about this attack, first of all, it just got buffed with the last update. Those dragons got an extra 100 HP, and it was working great before they buffed them. Number 2 point I want to make on this is, it does not matter what's in the enemy CC. If it's mixed, if it's a damage CC, dragons can take it. If it's a hound CC, even better, the dragons will not even pull that hound out, making it a perfect option for fresh hits. And guys, there is so many variations of this attack that you can use to fit different bases. Some people bring 1 rage and do kind of like a bat wave style deployment by not raging the bats on the back end. Sometimes you're going to bring 2 rages, 1 for the dragons, 1 for the bats. Sometimes you're going to bring 3 rages. You can also vary the number of freezes that you're going to bring. I love this one here. You do not see drag bats with 9 bats very often. I'm going to show you why. Queen's job up here is to cut the funnel and also to grab this air defense. On this side, King's job was to cut in the funnel, keep those dragons inside the base. Now look at this, he's also got a golem in his CC. You're not usually bringing a golem in a drag bat army, but if the base calls for it, like this one does, do it, go for it. Look at this golem right here, tanking that wizard tower, also tanking the expo right there. He's going to drop all 9 of those bat spells on that wizard tower immediately. The wizard tower's tanked by the golem. It's the only splash damage structure back on that quarter of the base, and those 9 bat spells are gonna tear through this base, no problem at all. We can already tell it's wrecked, super smashed, Smash Brothers status, and there's so many different variations of this, guys. Just fit it to the base. Sometimes you bring a hound, sometimes you bring all dragons. It depends on what the base. If you want a little bit more info about drag bat, I got several videos showing many different styles of drag bat. But guys, I've delayed too long. Let's go see number 1. Coming in at number 1, and I got to tell you, this one was the most obvious position. We're gonna get started on it first of all, but I want to tell you, like with Frozen Witch, you could probably do that with most Town Hall 10s. Drag bat, probably figure out a way to drag bat most Town Hall 10s too. Queen Charge Lavaloon, you can absolutely 3-star every single Town Hall 10 base design in Town Hall 10 with Queen Charge Lavaloon. You just have to have the skills, and it's so strong, and it's working all the time. If you take the time, get decent at this attack, it's going to reward you with a ton of 3-stars. You have so much control with this attack strategy, control of the charge, control of the pathing with the Lavaloon, which way you're going to come in from, which spells you're going to bring, and you can control this entire attack start to finish. And if you got the skills to do it, that's going to lead you to so many 3-stars on so many different types of bases. This one right here, bringing the 4 quake spells, you don't always have to do that. Sometimes you're going to wall break, sometimes you're going to jump. But if you bring those 4 quake spells, you're going to open up a ton of access. Of course, targets on this are enemy CC, enemy queen. Those are the 2 you have to get. After that, you got to get a little more, all right? You're investing in the charge. You're bringing all those healers, so you got to get some more value, but you get to pick it after that, all right? Wizard towers are big-time value. Multi-targets are big-time value. Sweepers are big-time value. And pathing is amazing value. I'd go so far to say as pathing is also a must. So you charge your queen in a way like this, and you end up leaving a thinner path of defenses around the outer ring of the base. Much easier to keep your loons focused, doing all that damage. Look at that freeze spell. Beautiful freeze value. Freezing a multi-target Inferno, which is already big freeze value, and also getting an Expo at the same time. That's going to save the health on so many of your loons up to that backside. And look at how many loons he's got left. He's got a Hound tanking. Now he's got a Stone Slammer tanking. Guys, these loons back here, not even being touched right now. Oh my gosh. Right after that Stone Slammer went down, finally, one of those 2 loons was getting targeted. This base is annihilated. And guys, that's honestly what you can expect to do pretty much every time if you put in the time and the practice to get good at this attack strategy. Queen charge Lavaloon, because it is absolutely the most powerful attack at Town Hall 10 right now. Guys, tell me in the comments below, what is your favorite attack? Do you agree with the list? What would you change? And if anybody even thinks about saying that Bowler Wish belongs on this list, I'm just going to shoot you down right now. No freaking way, man. No way. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I had fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Now, I gotta tell you, I appreciate every single one of my viewers, but you who hang in until the very end of the video, you are my favorite. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, click right above my head and subscribe right there. And guys, check out the 2 awesome videos right on either side of me. Click on one of those and we can keep hanging out. I'll see you next time.